Hi, welcome back. This is Mike with Above the Reef with our 24-gallon Aquatop rimless cube. We've had a lot of good changes coming on. We're gonna talk about just a couple things here. We have some tank updates that are gonna come down with Jeremy in a future video. But today, what I wanna talk about primarily is products that we picked up. We went to Reef Currents 2017 and won a prize pack with a few things. One of the things that we got was from Fritz, and it was the glass and acrylic cleaner. And I'll be honest with you, I was really surprised at how well this worked. Most of us clean our tanks with, water or RODI water, or we're so super careful about getting any kind of glass cleaners with ammonia around our tank. But this is ammonia-free, aquarium-safe. You can apply it right to the glass. It really got to tell you, it makes cleaning the glass a dream. Even when we're using our mag float, you can feel how easy it glides across the glass on the front. That jumpy motion that a lot of us are familiar with doesn't really occur at all. The cleaning was super smooth. Getting a towel and buffing off any spots that didn't come clean worked great. Super smooth. Like I said, couldn't be happier with the Fritz Glass and acrylic cleaner. So that gets a check mark. I would definitely go pick up a bottle of this. The next thing we're going to talk about, and there's a lot of things out there. A lot of people talk about UV sterilization. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Well, we thought we'd pick up a UV sterilizer. It's called the Green Killing Machine. And UV sterilizers bring water through. They go over a UV light, and it eliminates bacteria that can cause algae blooms, can cause green water issues, a whole host of things that UV sterilizer can do for you. So this is a 9-watt lamp for a 50-gallon tank. We're at 34-gallon total volume here with our sump and the tank. So we thought we'd give this a shot. We're gonna see how it works out. I'm gonna open it up for you here. We're gonna look at this this UV sterilizer. So when it comes out, here it is in the box. It's nice and wrapped up so things aren't banging around in there, which is super important, especially when we're talking about things like bulbs. Now, just so you know, this does have its own pump. So it's all a self-contained unit. You don't have to plumb it into your system, add all kinds of extra pumps, that kind of stuff, which is really nice. Sorry about the noise. So here it is. Contents, if I can get these out of here for you. Our first thing, power supply, very important so we can run things. The next thing that we have coming out of the box, sorry about that, is the sterilizer itself. And you'll notice, here's the sterilizer itself, okay? And here's the pump, right here. I'm turning around. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put this inside the tank, and actually it sits like this. We're gonna put this inside the sump, and the water's gonna come in through the bottom, it's gonna flow through, and then it's gonna come back out an inlet or an outlet right here, okay? So, dirty water in, clean water out. And again, the whole thing is just gonna sit right down inside the sump and provide us UV sterilization. So we're gonna get this installed, and then we'll be right back with you once we get set up to show you how this thing is gonna go in. So here we are. Sterilizer is out of the package. Sorry if I'm kind of close to you. We're really up close, tight shots here. Sterilizer's out. We went ahead and rinsed it with RODI water to make sure that it was all nice and cleaned out, made sure the pump was flushed out, nothing inside of it. The cords are pretty heavy duty. Connection from the UV sterilizer to a control box, and then from the control box to the power supply. So we're gonna go ahead, and what this is gonna do is this is gonna sit right down inside the sump, right down here, okay? Completely submerged down in the sump, down here, okay? So we've got it down pretty far. If you've got a different kind of sump where you've got a lot deeper capability, there's a lot of ways you can place this, but the goal is to make sure that your pump is completely underwater so that when your water's coming out sterilized, it goes into this thing. Now, yeah, I understand that the clean water is going to be flowing back into our main part of the sump. And what we may decide to do at some point is put a hose that's going to run it right into the other side. But for now, we just wanted to show you the initial installation of how this thing goes in here. So now that we've got that hooked up, we're going to run our cords to the back, and then we're going to plug it into the power supply, and we'll get this thing going. All right, so you can see here we have the UV sterilizer installed into the sump. Again, like I said before, make sure that you're completely submerged, because you have your internal pump is actually coming in and pulling through the sterilizer, and then coming back up through the exit tube that you can see right there. We actually turned the skimmer off so you could hear how quiet it is. The noise that you're seeing there or hearing is not UV sterilizer. You're just hearing our other pumps and things like that. So installation was super easy. It says 5 minutes, and to be honest, it was pretty quick. I think the biggest part was connecting all the cords. So in a future video, when we give you an update, we'll talk about how the UV sterilizer is working. We have some great things to talk about with some new lights that were installed. Again, Jeremy's gonna do an update on that one. As you can see, our little 24-gallon all-in-one Reef is doing fantastic. So please like, subscribe, keep those likes coming, those subscribes coming, and make sure you comment. Any questions you have, we'll be happy to answer. So again, next time we'll see you above the Reef.